Number one, come get in the car with me so I can keep you alive. Mr. Green. Just call me Mr. Glasses. He's gonna make at least 100,000 off this here, fellas and ladies. On one, get in that red car, number one. That red car keep you alive. If you don't, you gonna die. What is you doing, one? Oh, you taking a shortcut? My bad. Do your thing. I ain't know you doing nothing like that. Ain't no fuck one with it. I told you one will be the first one to die. You was the first one to die. The one already doing stupid shit. Come on, one, get in the car, something, one. Get in the car, something, one. One, get in the car.
See if you can find her.
And y'all got just enough room for her to get in there. Nobody don't die. If not, I'll retrieve the woman.
recovery is considered a priority subtask in this operation. Standard remuneration package applies.
You know what that means? That means that you can kill everybody but her. That's crazy. You can kill everybody but her. That's crazy. Really show you, boy. Even though it's a game, they got people doing this shit in real life. Get the fuck up with all this bullshit.
Agent, is that gunfire? Is Johnson in danger? Get in there now! Son of a bitch!
We have two groups of hostiles, cartel soldiers, possible links to Marabunta Grande, and Duggan personnel. Both highly dangerous. They are hostile to each other and us. We need to evacuate this area and regroup stat.
Get her out of there. And remember, local law enforcement are not in the loop for this operation. You're on your own. Just don't get caught.
Damn. I thought I was dead back there for sure. How the heck did you find me? Recent GPS logs in my car? That was good work. They told me I was heading to a deal. I figure it's business as usual. No clue they'd make me. I just had time to map it out, and the next thing I know, there's a black bag on my head. I think they were planning to sell me as leverage to the cartel. I don't know what the hell happened. The deal went south, people started dropping left and right. You got there just in time. Shit. So are you new? I don't recognize you. Thank you anyway. Just give me a second to get my shit together, okay? So I'm guessing you're on the Duggan op? Let me tell you, this stuff goes deep. Way deeper than our models predicted. It's got Bureau written all over it. I was so close to putting it all together before my cover got blown. Anyway, here's what I can tell you. The Duggans are putting together some kind of next-gen computer software. That's how they're fixing the price of gas. This thing is exploiting backdoors everywhere, including the goddamn Ballsack data center. It's manipulating trade prices, supply, demand, shipment delays, rating agencies, public oversight mechanisms, you name it. It's even pushing panic buying using bots on social media. The Duggans already have most of the tech they need, and they're out to buy even more from the FIB's confiscated items. Whatever's going on, we need to move on it fast. got a lot of heat. Lose them now. We can't have local law enforcement all over this. I feel a little faint. Could you take me to the hospital? Debrief's gonna have to wait. Thanks. Again.
$100. I forgot you. I wrote the numbers down before the phone's acting up.
Oh, I didn't even know you didn't send them. I was washing my hair.
Yeah, got the phone.
I had text you before I started, and then I didn't know. I was calling you about something else. But
Okay.
yes, maybe write them down while we on the phone.
Yeah. You got them other ones, huh? You got them other ones I sent you, huh?
Yeah, that was on my phone.
Okay, these shit doing like the first one did last time.
Okay, I'm ready.
216 if you on 2.
Huh?
Is that 216?
What's that? 216?
That's the time you packed out, huh?
No, at 1.
Wow,
Why you keep getting confused, crazy?
oh shit. I thought it was. Damn, but
I text you. I said, John. I
oh, it's
said
yeah, it's 2.
1 o'clock. Don't forget.
Man, I still forgot. Ain't that bitch?
I told you to make an alarm that
I
way.
got an alarm and it went off too. It went off at 140. Shit.
Well, if you put it on 140, you're supposed to put it on
We had
1240.
you didn't see I put it on. I put it on. Yeah, I sure did. Cause I thought it was 2 o'clock, not 1. See, that's why I put it on 140. I see now. I messed up again. But I'm about to refix it now. Damn. But hold on. Okay, it's 3 o'clock on the regular weekdays, right?
Yeah, it is 9 to 3,
On regular.
Monday through Thursday. That's 9 to 3. Friday is 9 to 2.
9 to 2. Okay. Damn. So where did 8 come in there?
Saturday is 9 to 1.
Why I keep on thinking about this 8
And Sunday is 9 to 1. Saturday and Sunday 9 to 1.
Okay.
Only day at 2 o'clock is Friday.
Don't worry about it. We'll make it where you get off early throughout the week. But that'll add it up. That'll balance it all off.
Oh my God. Well, I think the end of the week is already going.
Right. So it is. But like I said again, we working out. Okay. Like I said, it happened. It is what it is. You came early. You left late.
Let me write that. Well, what is the numbers though?
Okay, it'd be 269
269
706.
706
And if that one don't work, 031 071.
071. Okay.
Now, what you was calling about?
031071.
Yeah.
No, we get paid in 3 days, so I was just trying to see. I realized I probably need a little something more, like $20 if you have it.
Mm-hmm.
And just, that's all I need.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it.
You need now? You need now or you need
Well,
when you
I'm
go through?
going to go to the store and probably, Donna said she'll be pulling up about 30 minutes, so then I'm going to go to the store and get my stuff I need.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably like in 30 minutes, but you can send it now. I can just cash it out to myself.
All right.
Okay?
All right.
All right, bye-bye.
I forgot who you paid again.
Yeah. If you're under 65 and not on Medicaid, you need to see this. The president just announced a closer look at election interference and censorship from big tech social media companies with the latest Twitter files and the suppression of Biden influence peddling evidence found in the Biden laptop just 1 month before the 2020 presidential election. We're now learning that Twitter's previous leadership had a secret blacklist which targeted users who went against the Democrats' narrative, whether related to the Russia collusion lie, the facts around COVID and its origins, the impact on children, to the influence peddling evidence.
I tried to get legal representation when I was being censored by YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Can I sue them sons of bitches now?
Found on the Biden laptop.
I even tried to get legal representation, but I know that system is fucked up and broken too. So how do I get legal representation when I know that the legal system is a piece of shit?
We now know that Twitter suppressed the truth and amplified the lies. But back in 2018, testifying under oath in front of House Energy and Commerce Committee, former Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey, apparently unaware of the Twitter agenda.
Are you censoring people?
No.
Twitter shadow banning prominent Republicans. Bad. Is that true?
No.
Meanwhile, new Twitter CEO Elon Musk firing General Counsel James Baker this past week for continuing to censor the truth found in the Biden laptop. Baker was previously General Counsel for the FBI and was a driving force of the Russia collusion lie, which then House Intel Committee Chairman Devin Nunes first exposed on this program back in 2018.
You have one of the top lawyers for the Democrats and the Clinton campaign who was feeding information directly to the top lawyer at the FBI before even the FISA warrant. A secret warrant was placed on an American citizen during a political campaign, and yet the FBI did not tell the court that they were getting this information directly from the opponent of that campaign.
This comes as a third batch of Twitter files was released Friday night, in which independent journalist Matt Taibbi revealed Twitter met weekly, even with the Office of the Director of National Intelligence, as well as the FBI, the DOJ, in 2020 over election security. Joining me right now to tell us exactly what played out is the former Director of National Intelligence himself, John Ratcliffe. It's great to see you, Director. Thanks very much for being here, John.
You bet, Maria. Good to see
So,
you.
I remember back in October of 2020, you broke the
some of
story
y'all
on
don't give a
my
fuck
morning
about this
show,
shit.
Morning to 3 on Fox
give a fuck,
Business,
but
that
don't
in
give a
fact the
fuck.
Hunter Biden laptop was not
Yeah,
But
player.
this is
We'll
to
get it
show
to
you
you.
how
only a
crooked
day or so after
our
the
legal system
51
is,
spies
and
that
when you look at the
lied,
Democrat
said
rats
that the Hunter
and the
Biden
Republican
laptop
clowns,
was disinformation.
it's just like the Bloods and the
October
Crooks
18th,
fighting over who gonna rule over us.
you and I spoke. You came on
It's just
Morning
that
to
we
Maria,
just the motherfucking
and you
guinea
said
pigs and the
this.
sheep.
Watch.
And I
It
can't
is
say
Adam Schiff, the chairman
you
of the
are,
House Intelligence
without including myself,
Committee,
who in
as
this
you
shit
pointed
together.
out on Friday, said that the intelligence community believes that Hunter Biden's laptop and the emails on it are part of some Russian disinformation campaign. Let me be clear. The intelligence community doesn't believe that because there's no intelligence that supports that. And we have shared no intelligence with Chairman Schiff or any other member of Congress that Hunter Biden's laptop is part of some Russian disinformation campaign. It's simply not true.
And boom, you told the truth that right after that, Bill Barr, the sitting AG, said yes, what Ratcliffe said was right. So can you please explain to us what was going on in the office of the DNI, along with the FBI, having meetings with social media as per these Twitter files?
Yeah, you bet, Maria. Thanks for having me on. As you saw in that clip, I was very clear on that position about the Biden laptop not being Russian disinformation. But it's important for viewers to understand, Maria, that when I said that, I was speaking as the DNI. I was stating the official position of the intelligence community. That position has never been changed, even to this day, because, of course, the laptop was not Russian disinformation. And so that remained to be clear, and it continued. So with regard to the Twitter files, and I saw this reference to meetings and with the Office of the Director of National Intelligence, let me be equally clear. The Office of the Director of National Intelligence would have only been authorized to participate in Trump National Security Council approved and coordinated process for election security briefings to groups of private companies. So it would include companies like Twitter, but many other companies, YouTube, Microsoft, as well as state election officials to talk about threats. None of those meetings, but Maria, would have had anything to do with content moderation, much less anything to do with specifically about the Biden laptop as Russian disinformation.
Check this out. I've been basically
It's
getting paid up
always
to
none of that bullshit.
$1,400 per month
You
from the
always
government
come
for
to
my
bullshit
essential
on there when somebody trying to hit some real
So
shit.
there never would have been any authority or reason for anyone
Fucking
within the intelligence community to be saying anything otherwise.
YouTube just like fucking regular TV with all these fucking
I think
commercials.
that's pretty clearly stated. And in looking at the Twitter files, I did look and see in Matt Taibbi's Substack where he said that there were weekly meetings between the FBI and DHS and Twitter, and I know there are whistleblowers that are saying that as well. But Matt Taibbi also says there was only one reference to my office and someone liaising with my office, and I assume that I certainly hope that was part of the National Security Council approved process for election security briefings.
So what you're saying is the
You
Office
hope,
of
you
Director
must
of
know.
National Intelligence
Wow.
never tried to suppress the Hunter Biden laptop story and the evidence found on it of influence peddling.
No, and for that matter, Maria, no one should have been. Listen, from October 18th, when I was on your program and stated the official position of the intelligence community, and then the Department of Justice and the FBI stated in agreement the position of law enforcement, nobody should have been saying anything to the contrary to Twitter or to anyone else. That includes former election officials, that includes reporters, and those that engaged in any process to say that there was any ambiguity with respect to that were engaged in election interference and a disinformation campaign to mislead the American voting electorate.
Yep.
Let's talk about this story overall. You know the players better than most. Jim Baker is someone that you followed closely when he was the general counsel at the FBI. Walk us through what Jim Baker has been doing, and is it any coincidence after pushing this Russia collusion lie he gets the top general counsel job or the deputy counsel job at Twitter after being pushed out of the FBI?
Well, I don't think that's a coincidence at all. Very quickly, to your viewers, Jim Baker's the person who was involved in writing an exoneration memo for Hillary Clinton, having classified information on her server before the FBI ever interviewed her. He's the person who hand-carried information from Hillary Clinton's campaign lawyer, Michael Sussman, into the FBI, false information about a relationship between the Trump campaign and the Alpha Bank, Russian Alpha Bank. It continued on with him trying to invoke the 25th Amendment to remove Donald Trump after Donald Trump fired Jim Comey. He was involved in the leak investigation involving Jim Comey that was the subject of the FBI Inspector General. It continues. In each of these cases, Maria, Jim Baker was working and taking actions that worked to the favor of Hillary Clinton or Democrats or to the left, and universally working to the detriment of Republicans, conservatives, and Donald Trump. And that was all before he got to Twitter and got involved with suppressing the Hunter Biden laptop story. Now, what's important about this, Maria, is he was at the FBI when the FBI obtained Hunter Biden's laptop. He would have known that the FBI was able to, in short order, because of the emails that were on there, know that this was not Russian disinformation. And so, I don't think that Twitter just happened to find his resume on monster.com. And I think one of the things that needs to be determined is what was his relationship with Twitter before he got to Twitter? And was he sharing information as the FBI general counsel, to the benefit of one political party, to the detriment of another, that then continued when he got to Twitter?
Yeah. Well, you took his right? I mean, you took his deposition while in Congress, and you say that the DNI was not suppressing information, but the rest of the apparatus in the government was. The FBI, the DOJ meeting with social media to say, oh, this is likely part of the dump from Russia. So what happens now? How do you undo this abuse of power?
Well, there's no question, Maria. So this was, as I said, this was a domestic disinformation campaign. It involved Democrats like Adam Schiff on the House Intelligence Committee. It involved members of the media. It involved,
We have an illegitimate
according to
president.
FBI whistleblowers,
We have an
FBI
illegitimate
agents,
president.
and then of course involved Twitter.
I don't give a
and
fuck
all
about
of these
neither one of
working
them
in
sons of
concert,
bitches,
putting
but
their
we have an
not just
illegitimate
thumb on the
president
scale,
right
but
now.
entire
Joe
hand on the
Biden
scale
stole the election.
to mislead
It
the
is
American
what it is.
people in the weeks and months preceding a presidential election. And, to this point, one of the questions I have is, it was reported that when I was in Congress, Twitter
They go with these goddamn commercials again.
was shadow banning me as a conservative Republican. Did that continue when I became the DNI and was putting out the official statement? As you accurately said, Maria, this whole thing was the suppression of the truth and the amplification of lies to mislead the voting public. And to that point, that's election interference. And, private companies like, I keep hearing that, well, Twitter's a private company, they can do what they want. That's not the case, Maria. Anyone, even private companies, can't engage in conduct which is fraudulent in nature, intended to interfere with the free exercise of voting rights. And private company CEOs can't go to Congress and lie under oath. And very clearly, what Jack Dorsey said in the Twitter files reveal, they were censoring. And he stated unequivocally that they were not. So he needs to be brought in. The last thing, Maria, is Section 230 protection for companies like Twitter. They have civil liability protection because they're supposed to be a platform. They're not supposed to be engaging in editorializing, or suppressing the truth, which is exactly what they've done. Congress needs to address that.
Real quick, before you go, John, on TikTok, 2 years ago when you were the sitting DNI, you did a national security assessment of TikTok. And it is the reason that Donald Trump signed 2 executive orders forcing the sale of TikTok. Tell me what you found when you did that assessment, and why are we having the same conversation that we had 2 years ago after you've already done the work?
Because Joe Biden reversed, to the detriment of our national security, those Trump executive orders. Look, what they're doing now, and I appreciate that states like mine, Texas, and others are banning TikTok, but this should have happened 2 years ago, and states should not be leading on this issue. The federal government is. Look, we did the national security threat assessment. We assessed that TikTok was a national security threat because TikTok and its parent company ByteDance use algorithms whose source code is protected by the Chinese Communist Party from being transferred out to use those algorithms to modify, to suppress, or to amplify content to the wishes of the Chinese Communist Party. And in fact, the editor-in-chief of ByteDance, a man named Zhang Fuping, is actually the chairman of ByteDance's Communist Party committee, and his job was to align their interests with the Chinese Communist Party. So this is more than just about spying, Maria. It's about mass manipulation, censorship, and influencing the ideology of tens of millions of young Americans to the detriment of our national security posture with pro-China views, anti-United States views.
Right.
It's a national security threat that should have been addressed 2 years ago.
Thank you so much, John Radcliffe. Good to
You bet,
see
Maria.
you. We'll be right back.
Well, surely, bro, our young people being programmed not just by school, being programmed by these type of shit, video games, and the shit's on TV. A lot of people don't know that TV is the worst program of all. That motherfucker there. Television. TV. Television tell lies to your vision. TV programs you to want to be on the TV. And that tell lies to your vision makes you into being the lie they want you to be because you want to lie for a living. That's bad any way you look at it. When you really look at it, we're using common sense for a change, because until you go back to using common sense, shit ain't gonna change. Because right now, common sense is just not common. It's a shame. But the truth is the truth. The life we live ain't no game. I say to anybody, we are not as stupid as the elite assholes are actually programming us to be. We're not. All we gotta do is go back to using common sense to make a change.